Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. What am I playing? I'm playing in E. Am I playing with E? Is this a no edict format? This is an unusual format. It looks like we're playing with no edict. Let me just double check that. Where's the format? Week. Format. Yeah, I don't think this was set up right. I don't think this is set up right. I don't see any formats without edict except for Gray's Mega Collection, which we are not playing Gray's Mega Collection. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, Relicren. Hope you're doing well today. I'm hoping for a better performance than last week. Oof. Last week was sad. Last week was really sad. Okay. And will I... Oh, John's on it. Not my finest. No, it wasn't my finest played game. That is correct. I agree with that. I think it was just sloppy. I think I overthought a couple decisions. Made a couple bad decisions. One really bad draft mistake, I think. Reasonably bad. White Link? What's up, White Link? Oh, All right. Let's do this. All right. E, France, KW. That looks more correct. Oh, did he forget to do a setting? Forgot draft. We're struggling tonight. A previous starting hand was poop. I didn't even look at it. I was just like, hey, there's no E deck in here. Hey, there's no E deck in the checkbox in the list. Ugh. Draft 9. I mean, this looks reasonable. Now, this format is that's a reasonable looking deck setup. Hey, Marmalade 93. All right, we get to start this draft. I think we do. This is actually the draft. Oh no! Nope! Nope! We're missing minus 11. I have a bad card. I have Ratcatcher. I had Ratcatcher. EFKWIG456 G8. So this is EIKG to G8 plus Blackjack Davies. Yeah, we're good. All right. Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EIK G to G8 game, plus Blackjack Davies small collections, Seasons 4 with John Swar, White Link, and Zenvidev. All right. And of course, something else is wrong. John has a card from his previous draft. All right. This opening pack looks pretty garbage. Day Labor Action Space. Homemaker, Master Fencer. We've got Major here. Same. My cards are really brutal here. Vineyard Labor. Do I take Master Fencer because Homemaker might come back, or do I take Major? Major's just like the best card, but the ceiling of Major is quite low. I don't think I'm going to blind take Vineyard Labor or anything else here. Yeah, sad first pick, but I think I'm first picking Master Fencer here. This is like the opposite of before, where I didn't take plow driver when I should have because I was like, oh, I don't want to push myself into Stonehouse cards. And well, oh well, that's all right. The rest of the packs will be better. It was like it was like a very weak. That was like an exceptionally weak first pack. That was an exceptionally weak first pack. Excuse me. All right, no shoveler. That's better. Yeah, I'm taking manure shoveler here. Don't think I'm taking mastermind. Yeah. Okay. Minor hand gonna be full of plows. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that, Rilo Kren. Or are you saying that's a good thing for my manure shoveler? I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm hoping. I think I'm hoping to plow with homemaker. Honestly, I think or fence maker, whatever. Pay a food when you fence to plow a field. I think that's what I'm hoping for here. Like a three room stone house game where I get that down. Try to get a family growth without room card, or some way of getting family growth without room, and then have a really big farm score between manure shoveler and filling my farm kind of early, fencing. Homemaker VIP, VIP, VIP indeed. Oh, hello. All right, we can really go off the rails here. Oh man. Yeah, I don't like retired man here because I think I'm hoping to do that without doing that. I think I'm taking Doug here. I think I'm taking Doug here. And I'm trying to hit Reno when it flips to activate my Doug and yeah. I'm taking one boar, one cattle when they flip. Yeah. Riverbank farmer. Yeah. I'm not really like good friend, Riverbank farmer, singer. I'm not excited about any of those cards. I want to be excited. I want to be excited about the cards that I'm taking. And I'm excited to take Doug. I'm excited to take Doug. Everyone's saying this draft is a lot weaker. Okay, well it's not just me then. Um, this is probably wood collector. Yeah, I haven't really drafted a reason to do small scale farmer aside from getting this master fencer up like really really early, but I should still plan to build. So I think I take wood collector here. I think it's likely that my only Awk in stage one is eager student. Just because none of these have to come out early. Like wood collector can come out on my first reno. That would be fine. That would be totally fine. All right. I wanted to hit after. Manure Shoveler and Master Fencer. No, Wood Collector's still better earlier in the game. So I think what this hand does is it really pushes for that first room. I push for that first room quite hard. And I'm just gonna. I guess I'll take St. Nicholas here. Maybe I get a random. Maybe I get a random Plauso where I play St. Nicholas or something. Yeah. I don't need to de-draft Amazon. I would love for someone to set up a fishing combo. I would love for someone to set up a fishing combo. So what would be good here? Things that make one stone better are usually like things that improve the one stone action space are very nice with cards that want you to take the most recent action space because there are some pretty good ones. So like the minor wheelbarrow pusher, that kind of thing. Stuff that lets me use action spaces unblockably gives me more flexibility on my with Doug. Slapdash. Slapdash would be excellent here. Yeah, I agree. Slapdash would be really excellent. The problem is Slapdash can go really the thing with the dream with Slapdash would be you slapdashing with Doug each time. But that was only really possible if Reno flips in 7. It's just not really possible otherwise. Oh, Singer. Yeah, okay, so Singer is actually a reason to activate Doug early. Like 2 stone out of Singer actually supports my Reno strategy, so it's a reasonable option here. Alright. Botanical Garden. Could be good. Um, Bean Basket, read a veg. Whenever you plow a field, take a vegetable from this card. Whenever you use it, take 1 grain. So you're turning a reed into a vegetable very slowly. No thanks. Horse Team. No, I don't think I need that card here. Like I think I'm hoping to get 4 plows and a Plowso with Master Fencer. Yeah. Stone Support. Stone Support's not terrible if I get a Reed Stone Food action because it essentially replaces a Take Clay action. The problem is I'm probably going to want a Cooking Hearth for feeding, so I probably want a Clay action anyways. Cheese Market. Player with the most dairy animals get a grain. No. Could just take Farmer's Straw Hat. Makes my manure shoveler better. And then Botanical Garden probably does not wheel. But maybe like Wooden Gable does. I don't know. Yeah, I mean Farmer's Straw Hat is probably just the best card there, so. Um don't hate Chronicle here. Honestly would be happy to wheel board breeding. There's a day labor combo going around the table. How much do I care about that? Not that much. Don't dislike hired helpers here. Now, hired helpers, how does that interact with eager student? That so probably when you place the guest, you could place the guest counts as a family member. When you're placing one fewer person, it's that one fewer person is probably not your last person. Yeah. Maybe we just take Chronicle here, I think. Honestly, wheeling boar breeding I'd be fine with. Oh, maybe I'm just taking itinerant laborers actually as an extra manure shoveler activation. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm doing. Because if Chronicle is not good this game, it could be quite bad. Yeah, my cards are quite decently weak. Anyone played the new MTG set yet? I've done one draft so far. Went 6-3 with red green, which is actually unusual because normally when a new set comes out, I always do really terribly. So I don't know if it's that I locked in on a good color combo this time. I think I am probably getting better, but I don't know. I don't know if it's that maybe I don't do as much prep before, so then I'm matched with people who are doing a lot of it. I don't know. But that and the Leafs game is what I will be doing after this. I'm looking forward to both of those. Okay. Well, I mean, Donkey is better than Homemaker, and Donkey plus Manure Shoveler loves the plow sow space. Yeah, like I can't justify taking Parchment here. I think it's unlikely I can pull off a baking game for something like Baguette. I mean, if I'm playing Baguette, I'm getting it really late. I mean, this is just Donkey. Most of the time, Donkey's a free point anyways. The downside is not that problem. No? Why don't you like all the same things that I do? Well, Cran, come on. What are you doing? Alms Basket. Okay. I mean, Alms Basket is probably just better than almost everything I'm planning now. Now with Alms Basket, Farmer Straw Hat, Donkey, Itinerant Laborers, I'm probably dumping the Doug plan and just trying to really minimalistically like play very few occupations, most likely. Yeah, the wine closet's not a terrible option, honestly. I don't hate the wine closet option here. Just as turn excess vegetables into points, not bad, but Okay, and I think I take wooden gable here in case I don't get a family growth without room action. Yeah. Um, okay, I think I could take boar breeding here. Sure. Boar breeding was better when I was planning to take Play-Eager student and take one boar, but this could work. And now flail looks like a baking strategy with alms basket. Thing is, baguette is also a baking strategy, and it's like barely worse than like even at 2 wood, it's barely worse than flail because you don't have to pay up front and all right. So I'm open to playing Doug still, but only in the sense that like if Doug is gaining me one action like quite freely, then sure. Like I don't mind taking Reno, boar, and cattle. If I'm gonna take Reno, boar, and cattle, then I think it's probably okay to take Doug. So long as it doesn't seem like obvious that somebody else is going for as long as I don't think it's not obvious that someone else is going for the those one animal grabs. When there's no advice in chat nonsense? Because it's a seasons game. Marginally higher stakes. Alright. We're a salesman here for Zenvadev. So John Swar opening 2 wood. Oh, I gotta rearrange the farms. Um, Expensive Ock just came back. I mean, that's just the. It hurts not taking it with Oh man, I'm struggling with this here. It hurts throwing away the alms basket, but like that's the best action here by quite a bit. And I could just throw down the wood collector here, but since I'm playing this in round one, I'll be able to get value out of this. I'm going to go ahead and play Eager Student. On stocking, you receive one. Place one food from the supply on the fishing action space. You receive a reed. Okay, interesting. I feel less bad about playing my not playing my alms basket if I'm gonna get past some random passing miners. Sure. Probably taking a sheep this round, right? I think that seems likely. Oh man, is White Link like falling asleep in between moves? I know it's late, but you gotta keep this going. You gotta keep this going, White Link. Take the 2 reed here. Set myself up for a room. I'll take a sheep and play wood collector. That sets me up to build in round 4. Sure. So we've got Old Master here, which is wood collector that can give you a stone, and Overachiever. Overachiever's solid card. One, two, three, four. All right. So I'm pretty interested in now making the fireplace. This is like a really, I don't know, this game is kind of weird. It's like stuff being slow, people putting kind of weird stuff on chat. We'll go ahead and grab the clay now. And second action, 3 food traveling players. Sure. So then I'm looking at a round 4 of like build into fireplace. It's possible that White Link builds the clay oven, but like you played Overachiever, so I don't know. Overachiever and took a grain. Okay, Zenvidev is accounts existed for a long time, but maybe not that experienced. And was squarely cookery until he drafted Baguette. I think it was cookery until I drafted Alms Basket. Okay. The feeding is a little bit in trouble here if I'm not careful. Put that out for him. Do I take day labor here as security? I guess I do, because this lets me feed with the Reedstone food action. It's a bit sad, but now I can feed with the Reedstone food action. How well did Alms Basket work? I think if I knew this was a quite casual game, I would have considered not taking day labor there, but yeah. So now I can take Reedstone food, and if I get to good friend fireplace, great. And if I don't, I can take clay. That'd be okay. Bagpiper. What does this one do? Get 2 food. Family member that took the occupation action returns home. Ah, okay. So it's just like you get an occupation and 2 food, and it comes home. So it's a bit like the reverse dancer or the reverse acrobatist or whatever that card is. That card that lets your person come home. Or sorry, the occupation where you play it and get it back. This is instead of you play the occupation and get it back, you play the occupation and get the person who played it back. Also, seems like it could cause problems. Like if you played this with Doug, you don't. There's no family member that took the occupation action. So yeah, I don't think Doug could play bagpiper. I think that would not be allowed. So I guess I'm moderately afraid of John flipping family growth here. John flipping family growth into building the well and assuming that he has some kind of feeding engine, or that he gets some kind of feeding engine. I think I'd be afraid of that. Um, Medvedev's just played a bunch of building resources so far. John with Haberdasher. Okay. Haberdasher can be fun. I like you know, makes taking soap on its own better. I would have liked Haberdasher. Soap plus play an improvement. It's probably better than So Bake for me this game. You can copy it yourself, but it's annoying. You uh, you have to manipulate how many people you have, so it's annoying if you don't do it properly. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's good for John. Hmm. So White Link probably takes Reedstone Food here. Do I start player to get build next round? I think the answer is no, because if White Link, well, White Link just gets it. But what I could probably do is second action Cooking Hearth, and then I'm saying to White Link, hey, if you open build, I'm gonna get the sheep grab. So probably White Link's two moves needs to be Reedstone Food into the sheep, which lets me start player with my second move. I'm getting this pawn stalking card. Okay, so that lets White Link take the sheep second action. Hmm. Is there a world where I'm getting 6 wood here? Can I read Stone Food into 6 wood and double build? It's taken me pretty far off topic though. I mean, I can use one more Reedstone Food action, sure, certainly. I think I fish second action. Oh man. Do I not have ad block on here? I don't. I'm getting 6 wood here, right? Because White Link, I'm either getting 6 wood or the sheep. Because White Link's got to take the sheep here, which means I'm getting 6 wood. So 6 wood is decent compensation. Lets me double build here. Thing is, my feeding is not good. It's, as the kids would say, bad, I think. What if I renoed here? What if I dump the Master Fencer and reno here? Because I could play Singer on reno. So that would get me my... Then I would build in clay. And I'd be ready to fence really early. I'm growing fourth, so I'm late on actions. Rylocren, first to sub, last to grow with the prime sub. 31 months. Thank you so much, Waitling. Or, Rylocren. Thank you very much. I really appreciated that. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your support. I'm going to think about how ways to feed here. If I take the reno space and don't build the cooking hearth, hard to justify doing that, I think. Unless I build the BMW. That'd be the only alternative that I think is reasonable. Is it reasonable? I think I'm going to be in a spot where... Okay, no, Whitelink took wood. Okay, so John would have to take 2 actions. There is a carpenter out there, so John could beat me to build. But it's not free for him to do so. His feeding would be in trouble. I think I'm gonna reno here and plan to clay into build. So I would play St. Nicholas, get a vegetable, and then I would clay into build next round. So I can spend 6, I get 4. Yeah. So St. Nicholas is gonna get me 2 food and a vegetable. Or sorry, 2 food and a veg, and Whitelink also gets a veg. Yeah, Whitelink gets a veg too. Yeah, I like seeing the excavator because it means that like John would have to expensive oct to play carpenter. So long as Whitelink stays start player here, I'm good to clay and to build. John playing cornucopia. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, John wants to play. He's playing cornucopia here. So is he feeding with traveling players? Does he think he needs to open a traveling players action here? No, he's going to open Reedstone. Is he going to Reedstone food? Or is he going to take 1 grain here? Yeah, you never open traveling players. You just take a grain. As long as you're planning to take the... as long as you're planning on that. Yeah. So the nice thing about this, I'm way ahead on wood. Nice thing about this, I'm so far ahead on wood. Between taking 4 wood, 3 wood, 6 wood, I'm way ahead on wood. Am I building 2 stables ahead on wood? Hmm. Am I building 2 stables ahead on wood? So nice thing about the stable. No, I just want a fence so I can play donkey. Yeah. I just want a fence so I can play donkey, and I've got wood for wood gable if needed. Yes to 2 stables. I don't think so, Rylocran. I don't think that's what this game is about. Like, I think I'm not playing baguette. I'm yeah. What's my timeline for manure shoveler? I mean, if I don't build stables, I just fence 15 like next round or something. Like I do it really early. Uh, okay, Whitelink's gonna force me to start player here, which is annoying. Unless Whitelink builds the BMW. Whitelink could build the BMW with Overachiever. Yeah, that's not impossible. If Whitelink builds the BMW, I still have to start player though, because Zenvidev will have to read then with where salesman. Yes, I'm playing 4 breeding. Net plus a food. Hunter doesn't call it donkey, right? Yeah, no, of course not. Donkey didn't exist when punter was played. Punter was made. Why not build here? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's too late. I missed it. You're right. You're right. I should have just built here. Yeah, that was just bad. I don't know what I'm thinking. I wasn't thinking there. I thought that White Link was gonna be occupying build. I don't know why. I could have built. That was just flop. That was just me being really sloppy. Not yeah, me being like a bit of rest there, being sloppy. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I assumed White Link was gonna build this round or something. That was dumb. That was really dumb. Like I was very focused on the fact that Whitelink had the resources to build the room. I don't remember why that. Yeah, that I think that just confused me. I confused myself. Whoops, that was a mistake. That was a really bad mistake. Being last in the growth queue here, taking start player when I don't need to. Really, really brutal for me. All right, two boar are going to be available at the start of next round, so I'm building stables. Yeah, if I hadn't have done that, I could have taken the boar here and played Singer, or taken the boar and played Manure Shoveler. Yeah, that move was so bad last round. Oh man. Hard not to get tilted after doing a mistake like that. Because it's just putting me in so far behind here. Very, very silly by me. I kind of hate all my minor actions here. I guess I'd play pawn stalking to look at making another room with just one clay action, not the end of the world. And then I get one of the sheep or fishing actions. If I get two of them, I'd be pretty happy if I got two of them. Could also take the boar and take it like a vegetable and use the vegetable to play Singer or Manure Shoveler. Looks like Vincent Vidal is starting player here. Too bad. Yeah, the only way that start player is reasonable by me is if I just keep it for the next couple of rounds because getting back to build is like relatively uncontested, and Zendredev is immediately showing me that that's not going to be the case. I'm struggling with this fourth room here a little bit for Zenvidev because like it seems like it's going to put him pretty far behind on fencing. Like building a fourth wood room here, it's that looks rough to me. That looks really rough to me. Like he's got zero food in his hand, and he's got the BMW, so like he needs the two read that he has. Yeah. Yeah, so my next round could be like fishing, vegetable, fishing, fence, vegetable, something like that. I think Renault's going to be contested here because Zenvidev makes a lot of gets a lot of building resources pretty easily for Renault, and John's going to want to stay in wood long enough to get the wordsmith room. But I mean, if there's 5 wood rooms built and I fence here, I've got to think that's putting me ahead. Zenvidev opening with the 3 stone here. Okay. And the coffee break was just for the food, I guess. Yeah, I mean, coffee break solid. Clay for a point and 5 food is solid, especially if you just retain start player for the next couple rounds, which could happen. So who's taking the clay? I better open the boar. I can't afford Whitelink taking them. If Whitelink takes them, it's such a disaster for me. I need to be breeding boar here. So maybe clay and then vegetable. And not fence here, but fence next round. Certainly want a fence before I go back to family growth so that I can play donkey on family growth. Ooh, pottery here. Okay. Getting a reed in a clay. I mean, he certainly has a lot of ways to get building resources. John's gonna start player to get to build. There's no way he's building 3 wood rooms, right? Just looking at the fact that he's getting a read next round, but I don't think so. I think the more interesting question is Zenvidev first move building next round. If I get build into grow next round, build fence grow, that would be good. I would feel good about that if I got to get donkey down next round with 4 family members breeding boar. Yeah, that would be something. Apiary, okay. Yeah. White Link playing Hero. Classic combination. Classic combo here. Oh man. Hero plus punter. Jeez, that's funny. Very classic combination. Let's get a veg, play the... I'm playing the manure shoveler here. Eat a vegetable and a boar to feed 6. Classic combo here for White Link. So this should mean I get to build and to grow. Build, fence, grow for this round. And that's good. That's good. I've overcome some stumbles. I would say my impression is that my opponents are also doing some not great stuff. That's how I would describe that. Which is letting me kind of fall backwards out of a jam here. Last action cattle get a play singer next round looks pretty good. Could also play singer here on stone because that gets me all the resources I need for the rest of the game. The problem is once I commit to that, like getting exactly 2 stone and 1 reed, then it's like, what am I gonna do for the rest of the game? Yes, sow and plow and take animals, but like likely that I'm gonna want to end up taking um like just building a major improvement just because there's like not much else for me to do. Like Reno to stone will come with a major improvement action, So anyway, this is the much better line, anyways. And tell everyone I have donkey with this setup. I think fencing 14 being like, yeah, 6 spaces left, yeah. I mean, 3 players can see it coming for sure. Shame Homemaker couldn't come out. It's not a shame. The Homemaker line was garbage. The Homemaker line was super garbage. But it was like the only thing to do. He was the VIP. That's generous of you. So open first move plow if it's there. It may not be. John Sword might first action build. He could open fence. He's got 13 wood. He could open fence 13 here. Like, oh, here's a question. Does sow work with apiary? It probably does, actually. Vineyard labor plus apiary. So, yeah, so then actually plowing is worth a lot to him. Plowing is worth a lot whenever you sow. Yeah, yeah. So every round he's just getting a wood and a food with apiary as long as he can sow with apiary. So he probably opens plow here. And then I have to start looking at taking start player just to get on the plow sow actions. If I can get if I can get two plow and one plow sow actions, I think I'm in a good spot here. If I only get two plow actions, ooh, opening reedstone food here. Worried about feeding? Gonna play a 3 stone miner on Reno? Or sorry, on family growth? Yeah, plow gone, of course. Take the boar. Maybe I take boar, wood for gables into start player. And then last move, play the cat, take the cattle. Play singer. I've also use singer to get me the resources for the well, which is still available. White Lake is going to value family growth without room quite highly, given overachiever. And John wants plow, doesn't care about plow so much. So it's possible that these guys are going to pass me plow so actions. Not certainly next round, but in the future. So I'm eating a cattle, or sorry, I'm eating 3 boar to feed. With the cattle means I will get a vegetable from a master's thing. Maybe I'll just take a 2 stone action here and see what happens. See what comes back to me. Yeah, I might be able to open plow next round. I might be able to open plow next round. If Zenvedev round 12 actions, and then one of John or White Link start player, probably White Link start players. John might fence. Could open fence next round. John family growth here with no minor. Oh, sorry. You already have family growth this round. So the well's available. So I could 2 wood well here. I think I'm probably taking the cattle, getting a reed and a wood. Taking a single sheep here. Don't love that. Because I'm making my own future actions worse. But I don't see anything else here for me unless I take 2 wood. 2 wood is for the gable and or the well. Yeah. So then Singer gets me a reed and a reed and a stone. A reed and a wood. Yeah, maybe then Singer gets me a reed and a wood. Yeah, because I can spend 3 wood a couple ways. Well, one fence, wooden gables, and a fence, wooden gables in the well. Oh, that's annoying. No cattle for me. Okay, I guess I'm just building the well then. This game is going opposite of how I predicted. I was like, oh, I'll have a really well developed farm, but not like many major points or family points. So yeah, open plow. If plow's not there, I take 2 sheep. Double early family growth. Don't need that. Need plow actions. Give me plow actions. Come on, start player White Link. Start player for family growth without room. You know you want to do it. Shit. So the sheep are going to Zenvedev then. Nope, clay to Zverev. Okay. Two sheep, cattle, grain. Why is John still in wood? Does John have some cares about being in wood card? There wasn't like the American Gothic card. If there was, he would have played it. Take cattle over taking a grain, certainly. Renos are starting to pile up. White Link has to Reno this round. And then White Link will have one, and Zenvedev will have one. So there's one up for grabs, and John gets it with a 4 clay action. Also with the stone, Reno to clay costs no clay. Turn a stone into a 4 clay card. Yeah, if he has that, which he has no stone, so it's possible that he doesn't. Doug is not very eager, no. No, but he played 3 ox, and like not unhappy with how this has gone. I'm only getting, I'm not maybe not even getting a second plow action, which is a problem. I think I am because it should. I think what we're going to see is we're going to see plow sow, family growth, and then one of John or White Link start player. If neither of them do, then certainly I start player. Well, if one of them start players and the other doesn't plow, then I will plow. Not a good friend. Alchemist Lab was an iffy call. Yeah, Alchemist Lab is. The problem is like you just don't need getting one of and keeping one of. It just means you're being kind of inefficient. So I read Stone Food here to threaten. Said I'm threatening Reno with the 2 stone action. Yeah, and my wood can be for baguette. Cash in a couple grain for 3 food each. Pretty sure White Link needs to Reno here. If he doesn't, then getting to stone is really in danger. Yeah, the reason that I didn't talk, I'm not talking about like playing wood gables anymore, just to externalize my thoughts. I'm thinking it is very reasonable that I just have family growth without room for a 3 point action, and that's the thing that I want. White Link playing Botanical Garden here, so White Link is going to open start player next round. I think there's like no way that that doesn't happen with Botanical Garden here. Plus, I have minors to play. Farmer's Straw Hat and Itinerant Laborers are both better than Wood Gable here. All right, let's get plowback. John, you don't need to plow one for the fourth time in a row. Well, not in a row because Whitelink got one in, but oh, John. All right, at least that's the last one. Jeez, jeez. At least that's the last one. All right, so this has got to be start with player from Whitelink, and then I'm taking uh, 2 stone. Because after I take 2 stone, I'm guaranteed. Well, the problem with the 2 stone is like, am I getting. I would take plow, like, even if I'm threatening Renault, I would still take plow over it. So maybe I just take the cattle here. Taking the cattle feels bad. I have Singer in hand. Possible someone takes the 2 stone just to keep me off of it. So White Link maybe retired man takes a grain here. So then I take 2 stone. The interesting thing will be is if I take 2 stone, it's still possible for John just to take the 4 clay. I think that's a reasonable move for him. I think this is my well food. No, that's cart pawn food. The real way to lock him off would be to take the 4 clay myself. But maybe this 2 stone action keeps him off of it. John might also want to sow here, because sow would let him activate his thing. Does he play like a constable game? That one sheep grab? Haberdasher is kind of a constable card, but not really any of the rest of his hand is. Or not obviously, I should say. I mean, I could get the constable points. I would just have to build a stable. I have time to build a stable. It's something I could do. I'm gonna take 4 read here. Or 4 food. Or do I guarantee my clay? I should look at scores here. That's actually what I should do. So Zendrev has a 3-point move coming up. Couple 3-point moves coming up. John's got to be my biggest opponent here, right? White Link's got a big Plauceau coming. But it's only 3. It's only a 3-point Botanical Garden. And White Link is honestly very hungry still. If I do this, I guarantee that I wheel a Reno action. So I eat a vegetable, a boar, and 2 food. When in doubt, play for Scroucher. So I plow paper harrow here. And donkey is 1 extra. Yes. So I can do both of these things. Zenvidev opening Renault boar breeding. Really? Okay. So that means I want to use my wood on fencing. No, I don't want to use my wood on fencing. I'm confused. I'm confused by that from Zenvidev. Renault not threatened here. The only thing Zenvidev gained was the improvement. John Sawyer family goes to that room. So comes back here. So I can play So into Farmer's Straw Hat. So that is a thing. I could technically farm a straw hat into into itinerant laborers, but yeah, it's not like farmer straw hat is doing anything incredible, but it's a point. Yeah, the harvest doesn't matter anymore because I don't get a sow afterwards because I'm gonna run out. That's all right. Oh, I can play an awk. Is there an awk that matters here? No, because homemaker it comes out after I've completed the reno fence action. So singer, if I wanted to, but I can't use the building resources afterwards. There's no way. Yeah, so I don't think I have any points here. So we'll just get a major improvement. Block it from others. Whatever, just in case something random happens, I'll play the farmer straw hat. So what are we looking at here? So I'm +5, eating, breeding 2 points, eating 1. So +5, +1 for breeding. So I'm 49. It's probably enough to win this game. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel I played all that well, but it seems like my opponent's that Rain On album. No idea. Just a random YouTube channel. Or 2 sheep F. What did I say? 49. Fencing early with manure shoveler. Good. But I can't say that anything I did this game is particularly good. I honestly feel like my opponent stumbled here. So it looks like second place for White Link. Well, White Link still has to feed. Okay, there you go. So you have to eat 1 point in feeding. Yeah, Whitelink has to eat 1 point in feeding. Breeds 1. +3. So yeah, it looks like Whitelink second. Assuming Zenvidev. Oh no, Zenvidev has a 3 point move. Oh, Zenvidev might have been second actually. Yeah, Zenvidev was second. Holy, I'm surprised by that. What did Zenvidev do well this game? Get a lot of building resources. Ah, you know what? The plowing with migrant workers was actually huge this game. Was actually really important because of how much plow pressure there was. Uh, 41, 42, 49, 46. GG. All right, guys. That's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'm not going to be streaming for the next 2 weeks. Even if I'm playing these games, I will try to stream, though, when I'm back. And play one of these games. Go Leafs, go! We'll see ya next time. Bye.